Blackbird episode 3, I am truly captivated by this show. Like, it is incredible. 3 is hand to mouth. Struggling with his transition to maximum security prison, Jimmy initiates a friendship with Larry. New holes in Larry's stories are uncovered. This is easily my favourite show of this year. Like, it's everything about it is captivating, it's engaging, and I'm really trying to nitpick at it, but I can't find anything wrong with this episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really like how they're delving into Jimmy's like transition into the prison life. Obviously, this prison is much different compared to all the other ones, where even the warden pointed out how everything about prison generally falls into like a rhythm. Everyone goes into their groups and you know when things are going to kick off. But this, due to the clientele in this prison, everything is really unpredictable due to these people's obviously crimes and mental stability, where it's just, the editing's awesome. Like when they're having that conversation, you can see it cutting, they're cutting to things, and it's not like that drawn out cut. It's like that quick cut to be like, yep, that was awesome. Now we're back into the tense situation that Jimmy's really kind of in over his head, but he's trying to like navigate his way through. It just really stepped up the scale. It reminds me kind of like Prison Break, how you have a guy that sort of knows what he's doing and he's just kind of in over his head and he's adapting as he goes, where like the father comes in and due to his stroke he's having that memory loss and he's like really just outed Jimmy's cover by flashing his badge. I really like how the guard Carter comes in and it's adding a whole another dimension for Jimmy and the complexity that he's going to have to do, and he has to come up with the money and the interworkings of obviously the gangs, and Jimmy's just trying to really be able to establish a connection with Larry, where I like how Larry doesn't trust him at all to begin with, and he's just really trying. And when in the TV room, like Jimmy's finally got an opportunity to really establish a connection with Larry and just beats that guy, and that's where it all kicks off. Like you could see that was going to come as soon as the TV was turned. You could see Jimmy's like close up and you could see his brain working, which was awesome. And it's like everything about this show is just working. Like there's tension. Jimmy, like we don't know how he's going to go. We don't know how he's going to survive. Like I haven't looked up the true event, so I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I'm truly captivated by it. He's a fantastic character. He has many different dimensions. You can see like the charm and the charismatic nature coming out, but you can see him also being vulnerable in being in the situation. Like Larry as well. Larry is absolutely deranged. Like his performance is absolutely terrifying, like to the point where we're unsure if Larry's actually done the crimes, where we've got our two detectives out sort of investigating Larry, because Larry is known as a serial confessor, so we're not entirely sure. We're setting that doubt into, did Larry actually commit the crimes? My theory is probably the brothers done it and they allowed Larry to like take the blame for it. But at the moment, like Larry has that sort of switching dynamic where Jimmy and him are having that conversation in the boiler room or whatever that maintenance room is, where he's actually kind of giving a little bit too much information, and then he has that sudden switch of personality, which is actually really terrifying. Like I'm not sure if it's the mutton chops or the sideburns or whatever they're called, but just his delivery and the switch of nature, performance is awesome. And then when Jimmy's walking back, you can see like he's obviously ready to go. He truly believes that Larry has committed the crime. Just can't let Larry sort of walk. Cut to prison life and the whole build up and the escalation. We've got 3 episodes left and we can see the tension and everything's coming together. Like I've got nothing wrong with this series. This series is incredible. Thoroughly enjoying it, and this is at the moment it's easily my favorite TV show of 2022. So let me know what you think below, and you know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.